What's good, you guys? What's happening? It's early. It's early in the morning. I don't know why I'm streaming. Just hit the button, Just sitting here. Might as well just hit the button. I can't remember my dream last night, which is okay. You don't have to remember all of them. Went to bed pretty late, all things considered. Played Diablo 2, took a break, and played Diablo 4. They're both fun. I don't know which one's more fun, but hey, it's okay because I don't have to choose. You can just enjoy it. Anyway, let's see what's on the TikTok shop. Ooh. All my cables are tangled up. That's not good. Hang on. Hopefully the sound works and the video works and hopefully everything works. I had art therapy for the first time yesterday. Well, it was our first course. I've had art therapy before, but it was really nice actually. It was really just kind of. I mean, I haven't made art like that in a long time where it's just like we're gonna just pour paint on the canvas and it was funny because I had the thought, what if anybody had seen me, what if anybody that knows me sees me do this and how bad they would feel for me, kind of like they'd be like, oh, Lamaho, no. But it was actually like, for me, it was like, hey, I don't have to worry about like the outcome of this for a little bit, which with my art has stopped being that way. I mean, unless I'm like just drawing and sketching and stuff, like I have to kind of worry about how everything kind of looks in the end or whatever. I was thinking about picking up Resident Evil 4 just because it's like such a classic game. It's $20 um, in the shop right now. But I'd rather play the old one. Like, I mean, I bet this one's fun and everything, but I don't know. I think the old one has a little more of my twisted, dark humor, millennial, you know. Um, no, I don't know. I mean, I'd be interested. I could swing that. Like whatever. And then Dark Souls. Should I just start playing Dark Souls again? This game really hooked me when it came out and I first played it. I was like, no way, they make games like this. This is sick. Like I had a blast. Just like wondering what was gonna happen next. And just that was fun. Getting good at the game was fun. I've still never beat it though. But I mean, I imagine I'll buy it, play it for 10 minutes, and then it'll just sit on the shelf. Um, but yeah, I don't think the Fortnite shop is updated yet. Since I saw it yesterday, and I don't think there was any skins in here that I want. Ugh, I need to get more sleep, man. Yeah, it's got the King Kong, the Godzilla. Um, Mace Windu would be kind of cool. But I mean, I think Darth Vader or Darth Maul would have been a lot cooler. Yeah, these are all the same as I saw yesterday. Anyway, should I play Diablo or Diablo 2? I'm kind of interested in getting Faye Valentine. I think that'd be a good skin. I like Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, there's nothing. There ain't nothing. Okay. Diablo 2 or Diablo 4? Play Diablo 4, I guess. Maybe we'll play a little bit of both. I don't know. This is Running on Empty food review. I had Raising Cane's yesterday. Pretty gas, pretty gas. It was good. It's expensive. It's expensive though. 2 meals was like almost $30. And then I told the guy my name was Colton, and he wrote colon on the thing. Which I get it. You mean working in a place like that? It's like you get you take what you can get. You know. So if he needs to write colon on the ticket and crack his coworkers up for a second, hey, that's fine.
Me too. More than once.
Hey, that's
It's
fine.
perfect for what I'm planning. My friend, this I cannot do. The knights know my name now. Better to keep them here than in the city, where they might go after my daughter or her father.
Aren't you your daughter's father?
Fayira is well provided for, no matter where she is. And she'll have you know that I'm her papa. My point is, I can do more good here in this place than back in the city. Look, I'll show you. Walk with me a moment, friend.
I'll unboard the main entrance.
Years ago, I ran a mercenary company out of this place. The Pale Hand. I had less to lose then. But now, the fight's been brought to me. And I think I'd be more used to you as a mercenary, a shield for hire, if you will, than a smith. Though there's a chance you'll get both out of me. And my name still carries weight. The other mercenaries will be more likely to return if I am here. And you will need their help, my friend. You will never regret hiring one of the Pale Hand into your service. Friend, your heart is in a good place, but you wield it with the subtlety of a hammer. This wound, this loss is mine. Mine to carry, mine to tend. I will grieve it with my family in the privacy of my home. For now, let's stay focused on Nerel. That's where the Pale Hand comes in. We can help fight your fight. My friends from those days are scattered across Sanctuary. I want you to find them and bring them here. It may take some convincing, but I'm sure you can manage.
I like how the shops and stuff sell gear that's slightly better than yours, and then in 5 minutes you find something slightly better than what you just bought. I I need to learn how to make like I need to learn how to do this stuff, right?
What is this?
Should I salvage these?
Recognize it. I made it. Crafted for an old ally, a bounty hunter named Subo. Barely a scratch on it. I don't think Subo knows about my recent injury. Would you consider assisting him in my place? The fens must mean Hawazar. Start there. Take the helm so he knows I sent you. My shield is yours.
Okay. uh let's see.
He's strong for having such a fresh wound. Though you recovered from yours like it was nothing. I might have helped a bit, sure, but not this much. What makes you so special?
I don't know.
I guess none of us do. Well, we'll say you're blessed by Akarat, and leave it at that. Come, let's find your friend. We can get a good view of the river from the southern cliffs. Let's start our search there.
It's cool that I get health for every attack I make. I think Diablo 2 has like more raw numbers, but in Diablo 4, I find myself just kind of standing next to a thing, and just like smashing the button more often. And I don't know what I have a I think I have a preference for Diablo 2's combat. Not that there's a big difference, but it's just weird when you're like standing next to a dude, just like barely hurting him. That's a lot of poison. Damn, son, that's a lot of poison. Poison.
What is this?
There's all these systems that I forget. Like what is Helltide even? Guts fell out. Oh, treasure goblin. Hell yeah.
I hear the keening of the light. Something happened here. An act of great destruction.
People of Kyrgyzstan, faithful children of Akarats. For too long, the
A
vile...
memory or a vision from the light.
This is madness! We will not survive! We'll sacrifice ourselves before our home!
She's tough. The bone guns.
It's over.
Ooh wee. Dang, that sword looks sick, huh? I don't like the green armor, like his green boots and stuff. Oh well. Oh well. Looking pretty sweet. Might be a short episode today. Oh, it's creepy here. Is this a PvP area? Nothing cool for my troubles? Holy sholy. Golly. I'm just trying to cross this place. Oh shit. Is the dog okay? Okay, that's good. I went to the dentist yesterday with my dad. Took my dad to the dentist yesterday. Not that it's as scary as going to the vet, but then we saw the Michael movie. Oh lord. Oh shit. Oh no. I gotta get out of here. Oh my god. Phew. Just came very close to dying. Right there. Right there. How far do we gotta go? Holy shit. Slay the world boss. Should I get in on that? Okay, where are we trying to go? I just got this wave of fatigue. It just smacked me. Alright. Is it over here? Alright, it's not too far. I'm like a third of the way there. It is faster to level up in this than last time, I think. I'm already level 27. It's funny that Elon Musk plays this. Didn't I just pick up a bunch of gems from that treasure goblin? What the hell? Whoa. Should I have a backpack? Yeah, I've seen the rugs that have the poppies on them, and then like the twin towers. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I saw one that had Saddam Hussein laying down in the that chamber. It'd be fun to have one of that Nutty Putty Cave diagram. They're cool objects. They're almost like as cool as the Ghana posters. It's weird. My button wasn't working. There we go.
What is this?
What is this? I gotta sell some gear soon. I'm reading The Lord of the Rings, and I love how it starts out like a documentary style, where like you could totally see it in your head where they're like talking shit about Bilbo or whatever. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun book. Things I didn't catch when I was a kid, you know? I guess his son wrote books too, kind of just like expanding the lore or whatever. And Christopher Tolkien, I kind of want to check that out too, because like I love reading the lore stuff. Like I haven't gotten to any of the fights yet or anything, but just reading about hobbits and stuff is so fun. um, it starts out and it's almost like from the perspective of I mean it's like they're talking to the neighbors of Bilbo and they're just like kind of gossiping about Bilbo to each other, and um it's written in this in a way that it's almost like a camera's observing it, and you kind of like shift from like perspective to perspective. It's really fun. But I mean, I'm just barely starting. I think I'm like 8 pages in to the actual book, because it starts out with like it starts out the version I have starts out with just like Hobbit history basically, and then like it talks about the stinkweed or whatever that they like. There's like a couple pages just dedicated to like pipe weed, like the stuff they smoke. I read The Hobbit most recently. That was really fun. I don't really remember it all that well, but I just started The Fellowship. Yeah, yeah. They're like, how does he have so much money? And it seems he keeps like, and then they're like really bring Samwise into it and everything, and it's fun. How does he live so long? How does he look like he's 50 but he's 99? I like also how it's how like they have all these like different things going on, like like languages and slang and like stuff like that, and then they'll just drop like, and it was like September 2nd, which is cool to use like our calendar in their world. It's pretty fun, I think. Yeah, yeah, that chapter is fun because like, or not that chapter, that like 3 or 4 pages where they just talk about like who started growing that and where it came from and all that stuff, like. And there's one wizard in particular who knows all the tricks, all the smoke tricks. Honestly, these games make me want to smoke weed. It's already got this like kind of meditative thing where after a while you just totally zone out. You're just zoinked already. I imagine being stoned to this game is like really zen like. Pretty much the equivalent of just like sitting by a creek or something. Damn. But yeah, the first like the prologue or whatever. I don't know what that part's called. I can't remember, but the part where they're just talking about revisions of the book and how he was just like every 5 years releasing like a new version or something, or like a revised version, and then they would mess it up still, and like it took him like 30 years to get the book straight. That must be a pain in the ass. I'm here. I've reached my destination. Have you ever had a crumble cookie? No. Uh-oh. They destroyed one of the wagons. Oh. I can't do this by myself. After I find this guy, I'm gonna switch to the second one. I shouldn't be playing this.
Bless you.
My friend wants to play, and I'm level 27. We're gonna start him at number 1. And the way this game works is it balances out like an average difficulty between the two players. So he's gonna get his ass kicked for a while. I'm gonna have to like back him up for a long time. Cool. I can't wait to get to that part. Yeah, I can't wait to get to the ends. I don't know. I just know the movie too. I kind of wish like I didn't know the movie so well. Not that I'm like super into it or anything. I don't know like I don't think I've seen the extended versions, but I mean they're just kind of ingrained in my brain. I don't want to think about Elijah Wood every time they say Frodo Baggins, you know? Yeah. It's just more enjoyable to forget about the movie. I do like the behind the scenes stuff though, where it's still like Viggo Mortensen like fishing in the full Aragorn fit. Or I remember when it was coming out too, there was like this featurette on TV, and Orlando Bloom was like jumping out of an airplane with a mohawk, but like had all the elf gear on, kind of. I think like he had the ears and stuff. I like the behind the scenes like blending of reality and the Lord of the Rings high fantasy fits. Dude. Okay. Yeah, it was funny. My dad was watching them yesterday. I popped into the living room and he was watching Two Towers, I think. Yeah, I've seen that. Those pictures are cool. Yeah, Boromir and Vigo. Search for Subo in the toxic fens. I think I found him.
My aim is considerably better when you don't hinder it. If Ray here did not come through himself, then he has good reason. You're the helm. That is good enough for me. Yes, I know of you. And since that bandit who got past you will be back with many of his angry friends, I hope some of what they say of you is actually true. I need you to buy me the time to do what's necessary. I captured one of the bandits and stashed him below. This way.
Okay, I think I'm gonna quit out of this. I have 9 points. Okay. Um, what a fun game. It's probably because I'm on hard mode. That's why I'm leveling up so fast. There's like this picture of what's her name? Liv Taylor getting the elf ears put on. It's a really cool picture. There's also the picture of Elijah Wood, and he's like doing like a pouty like duck face almost. It's a pretty good picture too. God damn, I want to speed read this book and then watch, spend a whole day just watching Lord of the Rings. I know somebody who does that, like, well, not just like watches all the Lord of the Rings movies like once every other month. Dang, that's sick. Really? When was this? Because it seems like he could buy his own weed. Like, did your friend work in a weed store, or was this Whoa. I ran into him at the art store down the street from my old job. Whoa, cool. Pipe weed. Asheville's finest pipe weed. Dang, that's sick. What am I doing? What's the goal here? Oh yeah. I have to go to the harem. Yeah, when I ran into him in the art store, he was really exuberant and had this really positive aura. And when I talked about it with somebody, they were like, "He was probably on coke, dude." And I was like, "No way. He's too." I would hate to think that he was on coke, but I mean, my friend was like, "This sounds like he was on coke." But yeah, he seemed awesome. He was like asking a million questions and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, same. It's so cheap and just like I don't know. It's like it says a lot more about them than it does about the person. It's like, oh, that's like the only way you could act like that, or like imagine acting like that. You know, that's cool. I've been sober for a while, not not really by choice, just by um, I didn't actively make a choice to be sober. I just like haven't done anything in a while. Yeah, totally. Come on. Ice Mage. Ice Bone Mage. Ooh. I think that was the last celeb I ever saw working in LA. I served Bill Burr one time and I was in a bad mood, and I think he thought it was because of him. He seemed chill though, I don't know. It was funny because my boss was like, I went into his office, I was like, hey, Bill Burr's here. And he's like, who's that? And then I was like, oh, he's just a comedian. And then I think he just like Googled him, and then he comes out and he's like, man, it's so cool to have you in the shop. Thanks for coming. Well, he like acted like he was a fan. It was pretty funny. So fake. Oh, I did serve um, what's his name? Vincent Gallo one time. Oh Lord. Poison. Oh shit, what is that? Since we talked about wrestling yesterday, I've been getting all kinds of wrestling TikToks. I think it could really hear me talking about stuff because I just started getting stuff about like um, Bret Hart interviews, the Giant, um, what's his name, uh, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker being interviewed about the Hell in the Cell match for like the 100th time. It's pretty fun though. I like it. I enjoy the wrestling content. It's kind of creepy though. I also can't believe I didn't mention Mr. Ass when we were talking about wrestling. That theme song of his is pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, cause I'm an ass man. The mages are like the only thing that can touch me in this place. Moment to moment, I think Diablo 2 is better. Ooh.
One could get lost in here.
Lot Green. Alright, let's sell this junk and go back in.
Good evening.
Okay, I think I have to keep this with me, right? Whoa, this map's crazy. Damn, dude. Gotta repair my stuff. And then I think I'm gonna log out. Actually, I gotta work on some stuff. But as always, I'll probably be back on in the evening.
Good morning.
that's a level up. Okay, I want to find my way out of here and then save and quit.
I am overburdened.
Ooh. Pull out the big map. That's a big map. Oh, Jesus Christ. When does this end?
I can't carry it.
Oh, shit. Need to kill whatever that thing is.
I am overburdened. Oh, I hate staining my hands with the blood of foul sorcerers. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Seekers of the tomb of Tal Rasha will find it through the portal, but know that the glowing glyphs recorded here in my arcane sanctuary are the signs of the 6 false tombs. The missing 7th sign marks the tomb of Tal Rasha. Of the Herandrum, he might be called the Foremost. It was a shining but brief moment for the mage clans when they set aside their differences and worked together against the common enemy. The Herandrum relentlessly pursued the three across the desolate empires of the east and even into the uncharted lands of the west, leaving the Archangel Tyriel's hands unblemished. Presuming the three to be vanquished, the Herandrum's unstable fellowship began to dissipate. Abandoning their sacred charge to safeguard the 3 soul stones, the disparate mage clans began to squabble amongst each other over petty differences. Their conflicts not only dissolved their brotherhood, but strengthened the evils which they had buried beneath the cold earth.
Nice, dude. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna log off. Save and exit. Level 22. Peace, 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 peace. Oh, you're gonna be logging on later.